least 1 minute of the video is needed to start. Oh, hey, hey, y'all. No, I was coming to say something with my good messy arse. Hello. Please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like. Happy Saturday. And I'm my girl. Good morning to some of you. Good afternoon to some of you. Um, yeah. Hi. Look at all y'all running on up in here. Hey, y'all. Tasha, remember. Shannon, Real McCoy. Hey, y'all. Truth Hurts, Green Eyes, Amanda, Lindsay, X. Yeah. Hey, y'all. No, I came over here to be messy, Grim. Hag. Oh, girl. Hag. Not my son. Yes. Not your story either. Because Diddy said, he said that you was a known conspiracist. You were known crazy. You absolutely are. Why don't all you do is lie? Like, you lie everywhere. Like, girl, these people is sick of you. Just like us. Girl, we're sick of you. That's what that word. Oh, Hag, we hate you. So, girl, yes. Jay-Z and Diddy about to get you. It absolutely is. Jay-Z gonna get you first, right? And then Diddy gonna follow suit because that's just what he do. He's a follower. So, not he in jail. All of a sudden he ain't lead no more. But, and I'm and so, shout out to Jaguar for being a stupid bitch. Absolutely, girl. Diddy is suing NBC for $100 million. He said he gonna remain a billionaire no matter what. Okay, he said y'all got him up. Okay, so yes, so Universal, ABC, NB, a little piece of all of them, 100 mil. Diddy put that money in my hand. Here, flip. Because he said, all y'all over there lying on me, okay? And then he said y'all know that the Hag is a known conspiracist, okay? So we're going to get into a little piece of that. And we're also going to get into Jane Doe. Jane Doe, girl. That was suing Diddy and Jay-Z. They decided to drop the lawsuit. Absolutely. Now, we had talked about this a while back, okay? But it was era. It was era. So since it was era, all right, we decided to move on until there were further updates to the story. Now, can y'all hear me? I want to make sure y'all can hear me. I want to make sure y'all can see me. All that good stuff before we get this started, girl, because why not? So any chance I get to talk about the Hag, I'm gonna take it because she's a stupid bitch. It's like I just don't like her. I hate the ground walks on. And anytime I hear anything bad about her, it's just like news to my ears. It's just like I love it, and I love this for her. I love that all of these celebrities is exposing her for the liar that she is, the manipulator, the need to take meds, the need to be bouncing against head of walls, individual that she is. That's just what that word. So I feel like this is incredible. I love this look on her. That you forced to be in telling the truth now. You was a liar. I love it. I love the you a liar dress. All of that looks great. The I have not been telling the truth fade with the braids. With the braids. I love it. Absolutely love it. So any chance I get to talk about it, I'm going to take it. So we're going to talk about that first. Why not? So shout out to Double XL. It says Diddy has filed a $100 million lawsuit against NBC Universal Media, Media, LLC, Peacock TV, LLC, and Ample LLC for alleged defamatory published in the new documentary Diddy, The Making of a Bad Boy, Dr. Evil. So, yes, the lawsuit claims the companies were reckless in airing allegations from accusers with regard to whether they were false or not. The filings cite that made by Albishua, Have You All Right? Producer Rodney Lil Rod Jones and others have characterized Diddy as the devil and similar to Jeffrey Epstein, as well as accusations about SCX crimes and murder. Oh, girl, you guys just went for it. y'all jumped out the window. Y'all for it over there, huh? Albie and you guys just for y'all just jumped out the window. Like how the Hag fans, the people that follow the Hag, how they jump and shit, how they most of them don't even know how to swim, Lord, and they just jumping in the water. It went from SeanDavieWay is a hater, Danny Robertson is a hater, King Payne is a hater, to not my son. So, and I'm a girl. It went from SeanDavieWay, he always hating on the Hag, girl. And then you had Danny Robinson, the robot. She always hating on the Hag. And then you got the official King Payne. He always hating the Hag. Are you just sure? Are y'all sure? Please don't try to hang out with us now. Please don't try to Please don't try to come hang out with us now. It's weird. It's weird to see you hating assholes said that we were that, and now you want to come sit down with us. Now you want me to scoot over. Instead of why I oughta? Why I oughta? Got y'all nerve, and y'all think y'all about to come hang out with us. Yeah. Yeah, you guys can't sit here. You can't sit here, okay? So it's really weird, when y'all come over here and be like, you was right about Hag. Duh. Like, you said that to say what? You were the weirdo, not me. You were delusional. Me. That didn't have nothing to do with me. I took her mother. Correct, God rest her soul. I took her son away from her. Shout out to Sam Jr. I took her son ashes. Shout out to Giovanni. Rest in peace. I took her family. Goomber on down. So I did what I had to do. I ruined her life. Okay, and I did it phenomenally. So I don't know what you hoes talking about. Like I'm like, that's why I took her mom. I don't know. Weird. You come over here I would have left her mother in her care if I felt that she was a good person. If she had me delusional like you, I would have left Sam G over there. No, not at all. Let's get you to where you're supposed to be with Sam Sr., the good man that he is. So let's get you to your father. So we did just that. Mama Francis, let's get you to your other dog. Yeah, let's do that. Giovanni, let's get you to all of your family. Okay? Because they deserve, unlike the Hag. So, yeah. So I'm like, yeah, please stop coming. It's gross. It's gross. It's not becoming. It's not classy. Like, it's none of those things to come and let us know, hey, you were right. We wanted it to be right. We were saying it because it's fact. See? Y'all the weirdos. Yeah. I'm not over here to be correct, about, no, I have an opinion and commentary based off of my opinion. Okay? That's what I wear. Based opinion off of facts. Not basing my opinion off of what other bitches said. No. See, because a lot of you girls be on here talking about the Hag, had no experience with her. Just watch what myself, King Payne, other people, Tasha K, Stormisha, other people's things that we've went through, and then y'all try to base y'all content off of that. Attacking, because technically she would be innocent within that moment. Because what we went through is what we went through. It don't have nothing to do with y'all. But y'all like to jump in and put y'all foot where it don't belong, right? Instead of just going to engage on your own and creating your own experience and basing it off of that instead of other people. Oh, you see what she did to Sean? You see what she did to King? You see this? You see what they got to do with you? Like, what does that have to do with you? You're not interviewing me. You're not interviewing King. Like, you from our experience. Okay, girl? Like, you can't. So, like, your dog in the fight has to be what you think. Not your dog in the fight is because I seen what Sean went through and what he did. And that ain't got nothing to do with y'all. Nothing at all. That's weird. See, that's you basing something off an opinion, not off a fact. Because what we went through was just that. That was it. Okay? Okay? Her treating her mother badly and her son and other people, that's fact. You can see that, right? So I was cool with her and she was doing those things well. So again, I wasn't basing how I felt of her based off of other things that I've seen. I based it off of my own experience. And my own experience is she's the devil. She's a bipolar devil. She's an unmedicated, demon. is what she is. So but that's my opinion. All right. You may view her and see something else. I don't care. Again, I don't talk about this hoe to be right. I talk about her due to my experience, my opinion, and giving commentary. That is all. Right? Y'all over there arguing with her, all of that stuff, that's fine. The hag and I are not arguing. I've heard a long time ago. The hag wants no smoke with the Davy Way. Okay? She loves me. Are you kidding me? Like, she's in love with me. So it's hard for her to argue with somebody she like. See, that's the problem. The problem is I won't accept her. I won't take her back. I won't be cool with her. I won't bring her on my panel. I won't interview her. I won't do any of that stuff. I have things. Because I told her, ho, I hate you. And I meant it. Yeah. See, she's used to the back and forth. But, because like there's some fat YouTubers on here, some manatee shaped, YouTubers on here. Then you got ones with legs that are beige, and whatnot. And they'll do the back and forth with her. Hate her one moment, and then she's on her platform the next. And hate her one. See, y'all be gassing these hoes up on YouTube, okay? Because y'all are fake bitches. See, I'm a real one. See, they don't be used to that. I'm the one that got away. Because it's just like, well, damn, why do I get into with these people back and forth and I get to come back around them, but when it comes to Sean, I just can't penetrate. When it comes to Sean, I just can't get him. Yeah, that be the issue. That be the problem. So y'all be being spoiled by fake bitches all day. Absolutely. To where you think everybody's like that. We're not. We have necks. We're different over here. We're in shape. Look at my body. I'm in shape. Okay. There's nothing swimming around in the water that I'm shaped like, nor ocean. So, yeah. So I find that hilarious. That you guys think that, you get to just jump back and forth and all. Not with me. Now you can do that with other people. Go ahead, go off. Because I don't need none of you hoes. 146K and growing, courtesy of the Way. So you hoes are mad, no mentor. And they're mad. So, yeah. Ooh, kind of impressed by the Debbie. Ooh, they're gonna stay that way. Ooh, I don't give a fuck. Ooh, I don't care. Ooh, somebody stop me. Like, you hoes got your nerve. So, NBC being sued by Diddy, I think is great. Diddy suing them, I think is great. Again, what is that place? Okay, whatever. When Jaguar went on to Piers Morgan is also partnered with two of these companies that Diddy is suing. Okay, when it comes to NBC. Okay, so when she went onto that platform and said what she has said, Diddy incorporating that into the lawsuit as well by calling her a long-standing, lying conspiracy theorist. Is what he's adding that in. So she's being added in there. This is why she's being mentioned in the lawsuit, is because what she said on Piers Morgan. Okay, that is what entered her into Diddy's lawyers even realizing that the psycho exists. Okay, that is their problem. So that's just letting us know that they are preparing to sue other people. Like, I'll be sure you will be getting sued. Diddy is definitely going to sue you. Jaguar, anybody that he needs to sue to make sure that his situation is credible, he's going to do that. Right. So you start with the middleman, or you get the whole check, and whatnot, and then once you're done doing that, or even in the process of that, you start to sue, the people the little fish, like the Albie Shores and what's his name, Rod, what's his name, yeah, Lil Rod or Rodney, the producer Rodney. He gonna sue all these people. Okay, 100%. Why is he suing Albie Shore? Albie Shore, he had a lot to say about. Thank you so much, Bossy, for gift. That was it, right? That was Bossy, right? Yeah. Shout out to Bossy. Oh, thank you so much for gifting. Some memberships, baby. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I love you. Thank you so much. Shout out to Hollywood Essie as well for the super sticker. I really appreciate it. I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, I love that he gonna sue him because all of the majority of stuff he said about Kim Porter. And this new docuseries, Makings of a Bad Way, and whatnot. I'll be sure it's in that. And I'll be sure has also been cahoodling with who? The hag. Correct. The hag. He's been canoodling with her. So again, why would he sue I'll be sure and not sue her? He's definitely going to sue her. All right. I'll be sure Rodney Jones, the one that's filed the original lawsuit, putting people like Young Miami, he's definitely going to sue him, and he's definitely going to sue, you know, I'll be sure. So I'll be sure been lying. No, I wouldn't say I'll be sure is lying. I just think I'll be sure is going with his gut instead of going with facts and going with evidence and receipts backing what he's saying. Like, these are serious things that he's saying. Now, we've mentioned things in passing. Mentioning something in passing and then trying to stamp it on someone is completely different. Like us, we'll talk about what we heard in the street, and we'll show you, like, look, this article says this person was interviewed, they said that, blah blah blah. That's it. We're not saying like this person literally did it. Here's the proof. You know that? No. Well, I don't have any literal proof that Diddy did anything to Kim Porter. I don't have any proof of that. But I can understand if it came out that to be true. That wouldn't shock me at all, because I feel like there was something nefarious that happened to Kim Porter. I just don't think that that was a natural situation. So with I'll be sure actually being close to Kim, sharing a child with her or kid with her, whatnot, I can't blame him for feeling the same way and being closer to Kim than I was. I never knew the woman. For him to be supposed to feel like, this stuff is real. Like, he really did something to her. I'll be sure pays too much to social media for me to base his opinion off of fact. Because I'll be sure has still not brought any facts. When Kim Porter passed away, he said that Diddy was her murderer. Kim Porter was, I'm not going to say Diddy. He said she was murdered. All right. And everybody knew that he was the closest connection to Kim Porter at the time, which was Diddy. So we put two and two together, and it's to say basically that I'll be sure is saying that Diddy had something to do with Kim Porter's passing, right? But he's never brought any receipts for it to show us why he truly thinks that, besides just sharing what other people say. So again, I'll be sure gives me he pays a lot to social media, and he believes a lot of the things that he sees and hears on social media because they fit his narrative. Because again, he's never came forward with anything to prove that she was actually murdered, and he said that, not us. It was an assumption. We assuming, that something happened to Kim Porter. It does not mean that it did, So, but I still don't feel like she passed away naturally. I don't. I just don't feel that way. Okay, the hiccups with the autopsy and stuff like that, saying how much they have protected Diddy and how they're still protecting Diddy, I don't know. But I can't be like, oh yeah, I know for a fact. Shout out to Vita twice for gifting 15 memberships. Thank you so much, Vita. If y'all got a membership from Vita, please thank her. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I really do. Thank you so much. So, nothing happened to her. She happened to money. I mean, that's a matter of opinion. Like, I'm not going to tell you you're wrong, because you're saying that you feel like Kim Porter passed away due to pneumonia. That could be fact. True. Or it could have been something else. It could be something pneumonia related. Again, when pneumonia and stuff is put down as the reason of someone passing, is usually symptoms. So things that may lead a person to feel like, well, due to what was being said from her, this gives pneumonia. But that don't mean that that's what happened. They're just going off of one of the last doctor's appointments, pretty much, that Kim Porter had. But it does not mean for a fact that it was pneumonia. It doesn't mean that. It could have been, something else that has pneumonia symptoms too. Poisonings do have pneumonia symptoms. They sure do. Vomiting, overheating, or I should say temperature being high, drowsy, a lot of those symptoms, coughing, and stuff lead to a person say pneumonia, but poisons and stuff like that do the same thing. So again, it wasn't like we know for a fact she had pneumonia, and then they said it was lobar pneumonia, something that is really not common. It really isn't at all. Imagine us going through C-19 and them not blaming that. It would have, I feel like it would have resonated better with people if they would have said it was C-19. I mean, it was 2018, I believe, when she passed. So why not? We would have believed that. I mean, that's more fitting. You had to go find a pneumonia when you got C-19 running rampant. That took how many lives? So I don't know. So I always just kind of found that weird. I'm like, why are we looking for pneumonias when C-19 is rampant and it's all different type of strands and whatnot, and they keep upgrading and all. Like, why are we jumping a low bar? And it's like, what? From where? It's like weird. But hey, I mean, if a person went to like, oh yeah, it was just, the okay, hey, I can't say this towards that. Shout out to Vita again for gifting 5 more. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I really appreciate it. If you got a membership from Vita, she's so sweet. Please thank her. And shout out to Yep, I said it for the super six. She said, real question, does Hag need a home to be served? Love you. Not at all. There are many different ways of serving people. In some states, you can serve via email. Yeah, so it honestly just depends. But there's all different type of alternatives to serve a person. It does not always have to be physically. Like it doesn't always have to be a sheriff handing you something or a server, a process server servicing you something. No, it does not have to be that way. Okay, 100%. You can look it up. There's all different type of ways of serving people. 100. So you do not need, and that is easier if you have an address. I would say that it's 10 times easier, but I mean, they can send hers to the homeless shelter. As far as I'm concerned, that's just what that works. Shout out to Vita again. Yes, Vita, killing it, sending, gifting 10 more memberships. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I really appreciate it. Again, if you got a membership from Vita, please thank Vita. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Vita. So it says, yeah, no, you don't need to have an address to be served. So if homeless Wright is over there saying that with that fat funky bastard that she go with, Slowdale, Hodel, if she over there saying that, that is not true. You do not need an address. We know you ain't got no address, hooker. We know you ain't got nowhere to live, smut. Got your nerve. Yeah, we know you live. Mammy was unfit was a Rolling Stone. Wherever she let it, a Crown Royal bag is a home. And when her mama died, all she left her was alone. Stupid bitch. Girl, you do not need no address. You do no address, girl. You got your nerve making a song whine. Making a song, making the song, making the song whine. Not my son, not my son. I'm a girl. So it's like, yeah, you got your nerve. Ho. Girl. Real rap. Not need no address. No, who told you that? You been homeless your whole life. Not your damn nerve. Hello. Hello. Last time you had a place to stay when you was married to Sam Sr. Well, ooh, you're mad. Ooh, you're upset. Ooh, you should be. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. So don't let her say that to y'all. How many times she done got arrested without an address? The police ain't picking her up from her address. Like, did they need an address to arrest her? She got warrants right now. When they get her, do you think they need an address for it? Hello? Hello? Because, heck, I know exactly where you and them toe-up arse cupboards is at over there. You and slow there with that broken fridge grill. I know exactly where y'all at. Yeah. I haven't called him because I want you out until at least the summer. Yeah, I want you to go to jail in summer. I want you to go to jail around your birthday. I like it when you in jail around your birthday. So I'll tell him to call him May. Let piece of May if they don't get out, call him May. And my girl, yes, because I hate you, ho. Shout out to Vita, yes, for gifting 5 more memberships. Yes, thank you, Vita, girl. I really appreciate it. Thank you. If you got a membership from Vita, please thank her. Please, please, please. Ryan Warren said that's correct. Dari. She got her damn nerves. She be acting like she's so invincible. No, you're just bald. That's it. You just don't have any hair. But that's about it, girl. You ain't got nobody pulling your hair. Like, you don't have to worry about that. But other than that, girl, you can very so much be touched with your pissed body arse. You sure can. You sure can. She be acting just, she act like she really Diddy. Like, girl, he thought the same thing. Look where he at. Like, you have your nerve. They can't do anything to me because they don't know where I am, yo. And then this fucking robot, one line. And then King Pain, King World, all of them chasing me and stalking me and shit. It's like, all of those people got you arrested before. Like, they could do it again. Hello. Hello. Shout out to Vita. Yes. Give it to 20 more members. Yes. Everybody green. Everybody green, girl. Everybody green, girl. Remember when they used to do this for you, Hag, girl? Remember when you used to be lit up, girl? Look at my screen, Hag. Look, ooh, they love me, girl. Hag, look, girl. Yes. And I'm going to get a percent. Ooh, girl, I'm going to get a check. Girl, I'm going to get a check, girl. You're pressed. Hag, did you get your check yet? Did you get your check yet? Give me $20. You get your check yet? Girl, because you still owe me $463. And I worked my money, girl. So, yeah, you got me. The hotel. Hello? 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 Hotel? Where? Can I get my money before Diddy and Jay-Z sue y'all? Hello? At least give me $200. Girl. Shout out to Tasha Sherry. Thank you, babes, for gifting a super sticker. Thank you so much, Tasha. I love you, girl. I love you. Tasha said, love you, Sean. I love you more. Thank you so much, sweetheart. You're so sweet. My God, I love you. But just what it says, Hag still has got paid. No. Ain't that wonderful? That's why she barely be over there live, girl. Girl, that's why she barely be over there live. The audience has left. We are no longer interested. The audience like, you been lying? So they been telling the truth this whole time? So Sean and Danny, for Tasha, Elder, for real? So the official campaign sitting over there, he ain't lying. Are you kidding me? Girl. So yeah, she'd have been popped. We couldn't wait to do that. We now wait to do that. Shout out to Josie, my baby little. She says, I do not miss a good hag roast, girl. Girl, line up. Because she says, hold on. Girl, let me show y'all why Diddy about to sue her down. Let me show y'all why Diddy about to sue her down. Girl, I'll be sure too. Mm-hmm. He about to get it. He about to get them royalties. Albie, he coming for you. Albie, he coming for you. Because I'm like, Albie, girl didn't even know Albie's voice was that deep. I said, well, goddamn. I said, oh, okay. It's giving Michelle A in reverse. It's giving Michelle A in reverse, girl. But in reverse. Correct. Because she her song. And then she started talking. I was like, oh my God, Minnie Mouse. I was like, oh my God, who would have known that house had the so, and I'm a girl. So I was like, ooh, Albie. I would have never thought that. No. I expected Alvin from like the Chickmunks to start talking as high, as his voice is, and I'm girl. But then he started talking, and I said, Barry, you been holding out. We couldn't get one of them baritone songs and I'm an Alvin. So yeah, shout out to Laura. Thank you so much for the super sticker, girl. Thank you, girl. I really appreciate that. I earned that. I deserve. Yes. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Let's get into why Diddy is gonna sue Hag, y'all. Ooh, I've been waiting to talk about that. Ooh, I love this for her. Ooh, I hope he heard it so. Ooh, I hope Jay-Z sue it too. Ooh. Girl, I've been waiting for this. Ooh, I love this. I love this. Ooh, girl, hold on. Ooh, let me show y'all why Jay-Z and Diddy, why they bought the girl. Why they bought the girl. I'm excited. So, yes, please hit the like. Please hit the like. The Hag is finally going down. God is good. He been listening to us. He been listening to the Uncheckables and the Avengers and the Crown family and the Winos. Prayer. And he's decided to bless us all 2025. Oh, the Lord just keep passing our blessings. Yes. Oh, let me just type her name because I ain't got time for all this. Grill Hag. Hag. Yeah. Yeah, hey, ooh, girl. Ooh, girl, you want me to follow you on IG so bad? No. And unfollow me, ho. Ugh. You want me to follow you so bad? No, stop. Ew. Like you said, let me block you. Cause like, no, I do not want to be your friend. Leave me alone. Y'all remember when she said this? Ooh, girl.
It's complicated to say.
It ain't complicated, you lying heifer. What you say, girl? What you say, girl?
And with Jay-Z. It's complicated to say.
Oh, it's complicated.
Because I have a non-disclosure agreement that I signed before that concert.
You
that
did?
Prohibit me from saying certain things.
Really? Really?
I've known Sean Carter a lot longer than most people think.
Since she was like 12? That's when you started sleeping with him, allegedly?
One of the hardest things about that day was sitting there pretending we didn't know each other.
One of the hardest things about that day was pretending like this wasn't the first we ever met. Because it was. The hardest part of that day was pretending that this is not the first time we ever met. That's why it was hard, you fucking psycho. Because it was the first time y'all met. What are you talking about? If you would have known him prior, you would have acted like it, your gold digger, okay? You would have acted like a smut. You would have acted like, because girl, don't never forget. You got your nerve. You got your nerve. Never forget, girl. Cause she said the hardest part of that day was sitting there, now my son, acting like we didn't know each other. Acting like we didn't know each other. so y'all knew each other? Y'all knew each other on real rap? Of course y'all did, because hold on, girl, yeah, the hardest part of that day was pretending that we didn't know each other. I said, what? Shaggy? Shaggy? What? What is your problem? What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? Hello? Hello? What is the girl? Sorry. Hilarious. Okay. Girl, she is hilarious. Girl, hold on, I want to show y'all something. Let's get somebody some clout. Look. This is all about the crack, right? Look. Look. Look how many views they got. They posted it in this. Oh my God, I love me. I love me. Girl, I love me, girl. Ooh, maybe somebody go view it now. let me help you out, bitch. Girl, you want to say I never gave you nothing, girl. And I've been up since December 20th. Girl, girl, the W-way is love, bitch, and you're mad. So I'm here, flip. So that is hilarious, by the way. Just, y'all know me, petty. And I'm out, girl, zero, not one, not two. Ooh, girl, delete. And I'm a girl. Shout out to Vita for gifting 5 more memberships. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I love you, girl. I love you. Thank you. Girl, I love me some me, girl. Girl, I gotta stop just dipping on y'all, girl. Cause I be having fun with y'all, but we be go live. I swear for Lord, I be kicking it with y'all. So, yes, hold on. Let me play this one more time while I find it, y'all, cause y'all know. Girl, hold on. Girl. Oops, sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
So it goes way back.
Way back where, girl?
Were you personally friends with Diddy? No. But you got invited to his party.
You got invited?
I knew a lot of people.
Oh, no, you weren't at the parties?
Have you ever been to a P. Diddy party? Yeah, Zep. Ever been to a P. Diddy party? Yeah, Zep. Many. Ever been to a P. Diddy party? Yeah, Zep. Many. Ever been to a P. Diddy party? Yeah. Ever been to a P. Diddy party? Yeah. Ever been to a P. Diddy party? Zep. Many. Ever been to a P. Diddy party? Yeah, Zep. Many. Ever been to a P. Diddy party? Yeah, Zep. Many. Honest. Ever been to a P. Diddy party? Yeah, Zep. Many. I've been to a P. Diddy party. Seven many. 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 Been to a P. Diddy party. Seven many.
Diddy, I'm gonna need you to sue the fuck out of her. Diddy, I'm gonna need you to sue the off the gravy. Like, we know you ain't getting nothing, but it's worth it. We just want to cover it, cause she said, "Girl, what you say?"
With Jay-Z.
It's complicated to say.
It's complicated.
Because I have a non-disclosure agreement that I signed before that concert.
That
weird. Will prohibit me from saying so.
Prohibit?
Really?
Do you know what that means?
Yeah. I've known Sean Carter longer than most people think.
How long, girl?
One of the hardest things about that, he was sitting there pretending like we didn't know each other.
That is hilarious. Girl, y'all did it.
Okay. So it goes way back.
No, it really don't. It really don't. It really don't go way back. Way back to what? Way back to what? Way back to what, girl? Oh my goodness. That girl said she ain't been to no Diddy
Were
party.
you ever personally friends with Diddy?
No.
But you got invited to his parties.
No, I knew a lot of people around him. See, I'll never forget when Chris...
I'll never forget this.
First time I ever saw Jay-Z or even heard him spit a rhyme was at an MC battle, street battle in New York. He showed up as the nigga that was with Big L. Yes. Big L was who put...
Oh, okay. So you the first time you saw him was with Big L. Are you sure? Because... Are you sure? Because, girl. Grow.
I was trapped. I'm saying that openly and candidly for the first time. I was trafficked on more than one occasion.
How, if you were with Jay-Z and them, when you was watching, were you being affected while you were watching him like hang out in the street with like Big L? Or like what? Help me help you. Help me help you. So you were Africa sent. Now I know you feel like you 100 because that's how long you've been sleeping with other people, men. But girl, what the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking? Let me pull this up, girl. No, I messed. No, I am messing the girl. No, I messed, girl. What you say? What's this? Ooh, this ain't age well at all.
Jay-Z. And I think it's time for him to start speaking up about his very good friend. You want to know what a box cutter feels like going into your skin and ripping you? I can tell you how it feels.
No, you can't. No, you can't, you pussy. No, you can't. No, you can't. And then you have the audacity to be showing stretch marks saying that, girl. You got your nerve. You could at least showed your Caesarean mark. You could at least said, you want to know what it feels like for a box cutter. Because, like, no, I don't know what that feels like. And clearly you don't either because you was a whole punk. Girl, please. Cry if you stub your toe.
I ain't shit yet. That Cassie shit, that's nothing. So are you trying to say, like, Jay-Z put hands on you?
No, a box cutter. Did you, like, not hear her or, like, what?
So I'm saying Sean Carter remembers everything he did to me and he's got it on tape.
Ooh, not on tape. Can we get the tapes, please? Please. Can we get the tapes, please? Because I see this box cutter going to your skin as you so graphically described. What happened? Ooh.
And I think it's time for him to start speaking up about his very good friend.
Oh, he's speaking up about his good friend, right? They're about to sue your ass.
Know what a box cutter feels like going into your skin and ripping you?
It's that you being so big and it's her being shaped up like a paper bag over here for me. Look at this psycho. It's her over here being shaped like a paper bag for me.
I can tell you how it feels.
Tell us,
Y'all
girl.
ain't seen shit yet.
How it feel?
That Cassie shit, that's nothing. So are you trying to say like Jay-Z put hands on?
No, a box cutter.
I'm saying Sean Carter remembers everything.
Back up, ho.
He's got it on tape.
Why she act like the closer I get to the camera, the more you're gonna believe me? Why does she act like that? Why does she? And JC has it all on tape. And JC knows exactly. And JC, he knows. And JC has it all on tape. And I think that JC should start talking about and asking his friend. You stupid bitch. Like, girl. Hello? Why does she act like that? Why? Where are your meds? Nurse. Because, girl, are you saying that Jay-Z put hands on you? I'm saying that Jay-Z knows exactly what he did to me and why he did it to me and why he had to tape it, press record. And he pressed record because he knew that he was about to do this type of shit to me. This is why. And this is why the Jay-Z, if he wants to, he needs to tell the truth about me because he knows. He know real rap. He knows every fucking thing, yo. Like, ugh. Still don't believe you. You're still lying. Okay? You could sit on the camera and you're still gonna be lying. You got your nerve. So I'm just like, ew. Like, why do you do... Why I oughta... Got your nerve, girl. Girl, la 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 la. So it's like, ugh. Like, she is so gross. So gross. So totes gross. But she always does that. I'd be like... You can lie from back there. you can lie from back there. You do not have to be on top of us lying. Can you lie from a distance, please? Thanks, girl. Like she swear. I'd be like, girl, you better sit down for that diaper slide out there. Need to sit down for that slide out underneath that potato sack that you got on. Got your damn nerve, and I'm a girl. She be trying. She be trying. Girl, what else she say?
You're fucking right, I go to Diddy parties. Which is where people like me.
Jay-Z, did you hear? Because I'm working for him. He's my boss, according to her. So. Boss.
With Jay-Z.
It's complicated to say. Because I have a non-disclosure agreement that I
To
signed
him, right?
before that concert. Prohibit me from saying certain.
Prohibit.
Really?
I've known Sean Carter a lot longer than most people. One of the hardest things about that day was sitting there pretending like we didn't know each other.
I laughed every time I heard that. That's hilarious.
So it goes way back.
Way back, real.
Were you ever personally friends with Diddy?
No.
But you got invited to his party.
No, a lot of people around him.
Oh, you know a lot of people around him.
You're fucking right, I go to Diddy parties.
Get her. Get her. Get her. What you need? What you need? Because Hag, okay, I'm part of the reason Diddy you. Hello? I've been working with Diddy Private Investigator. Correct. Correct. I sent him all the stuff on Stormisha and Bobblehead Jones over there lying on the Combses and whatnot. Correct. I sent him all of this about you. Sure did. I've been sent to him months ago. Girl, you got your rabbit. I said, you see this? Did you see this? Did you see that she said that she didn't go to Diddy parties and that she wasn't friends with Diddy? And then she said this, that she actually did go to Diddy parties. You know, did you see this? Yeah.
Right, I go to Diddy parties.
Ooh, weird.
You fucking right, I go to Diddy parties.
Ugh.
You fucking right, I go to Diddy parties.
Ugh.
You fucking right, I go to Diddy parties. You fucking right, I go to Diddy parties.
Oh, okay. I said, could you guys use this? Could you guys use this? Correct. Absolutely. Yeah. I sent them the clip of this.
My son died because he was my son. He died because of your. He was targeted because he's my son. He was working on his EP. I bought Philadelphia for him, so he didn't have to sign to a company because I knew what it was going to do. He interned at Rock Nation, and they approached him to sacrifice me.
He wouldn't do it.
I saw his death when he was 19.
What Jay-Z do to you?
Fuck Jay-Z. And I think it's time for him to start speaking up about his very good friend. You want to know what a box cutter feels like going into your skin and ripping you? I can tell you how it feels. Y'all ain't seen shit yet.
Correct.
That Cassie shit.
I told him that it was a pregnant woman over here saying that Jay-Z had put a box cutter to her. Okay, she giving every bit of pregnant. When she turned to the side, she giving every bit of stillborn.
Jay-Z. And I think it's time for him to start speaking up about his very good friend. You want to know what a...
See, I said she pregnant. And she over here saying that Jay-Z in the box cutter. Okay? Okay? I said, now she over here pregnant. Yes. Correct. Oh, now she looking like a brownie. Okay. I said she over here pregnant, Lord. Yes. Correct. Correct. No, she got her nerve. She got her nerve. I said she was over here pregnant. And if she's saying this about Jay-Z, I can only imagine what she can be saying about your client. So make sure you got all this down. You need anything else? Because he told me to send him everything I see on this hoe. So I do. Anytime I see her line, I send it to him. Like, what about it? Call him. He'll tell you, Hag. You want his number? Because I'll give it to you. Yeah, I'll call him live. I can call him right now. Ooh, girl. I'll just text and email him. That's pretty much like what we do. Yes. You see, Stormisha, he hurry up, stop talking about the whole Justin Combs thing when it came to Bobblehead Jones. And I'm a girl. Because she's just so horny that, she just, oh, he's so horny. And I'm like, yeah, like, that is very embarrassing. Yeah, I'm going to need you to cut down. Yeah, I've been meaning to, because y'all is already weird as hell. Y'all in the same house, but in different screens, and all of that. She in the back room. Y'all is weird and fat. Okay, y'all are weird. I was like, ugh. I was like, Matt, why aren't you in there? Why is she in there sitting on your lap and y'all giving commentary? And so like, what is this? Very gay. Very gay. Very gay. I know. Yeah, very gay. Very gay. Very bisexual. So, yeah. So, y'all weird over there. So, I had sent that to my son. Now, look at these two weirdos over here saying this about Justin and Christian. Look, her. Correct. Her with Beyonce working out wig on. That one. Her. You see her? See what she said? Is that true? Is that true? So, yeah, Stormisha and Bobblehead Jones ain't said nothing about it since. I wonder why. So, yeah, I wonder why. And then we have the Hag. Gross. So then we have the Hag. And I made sure I sent all of these things to him. I said, it's this pregnant woman over here saying this about Jay-Z. And I'm like, oh.
A box cutter feels like going into your skin, ripping you. I can tell you how it feels. Y'all ain't seen shit yet. That Cassie shit.
The Hag is pregnant 1 year, and who am I to deny somebody of being pregnant? Who am I to deny a woman talking about she is about to create new life or create a new life or new life is about to come out of her body? Who am I? Okay. Now she said she was fucking pregnant. Okay. She said she was about to have a. You know, it just was what it was. Okay. She's been pregnant every year. All right. Do y'all not remember when her and Stormisha, when they had first got into it, she had a miscarriage on a stretcher while smoking a cigarette. Nah, that's just what that were. Ooh, she was on a stretcher. Ooh, she was. She was like this. Girl, she was like this. Hold on. Ooh, she was like this, girl. Girl, she was like that. I'm dead because of storm, yo. I'm not gonna live. My baby already died. Real rap. She was over there on the stretcher. Y'all, she was about to get, she wasn't gonna make it, Lord. That's how she was. She was literally over there on a stretcher, smoking a cigarette. No lie. Fact. Okay? And she said that she had just lost her baby. She had just lost her little. Okay? Because of all the stress that Stormisha and the gay chasers was putting her through. Okay? Now that's what that were. Now she get pregnant once a year. That's just all groundhogs do. So that's just what they were. Just what they were. So now she said that she was pregnant over there by Slowdale, okay? She's about to have a slow baby, and that's her and a someone's about to have a new baby helmet. That's just what that were. So when she turned to the side and we seen all that Uber Eats and Instacart, as she turned side because they ain't got no car. Correct. Over there in that transitional housing they live in. Girl. So in a group home, she said, cause staff wasn't the driver. So she said she was pregnant. She said that she was about to have that slow baby over there by that slow milk. So that's just what that had nothing to do with me. Okay. Now she had another remedial pregnancy. So I'm assuming that this is when she was remedially pregnant. Or like, duh. So, but she said that not me. And who am I to the not woman of bringing life into the world? Who am I to the not a woman that has had a hysterectomy of pregnancy? I'm not about to do that. I'm a good person. I'm a good person. Okay? All right? So she's over there having a phantom pregnancy, like whatever. So, you know, it's just like, it's what it is. Because I'm like, don't you need like everything that the hysterectomy take in order to pregnant? Girl, that was over there on that plane last year. I'm eating crackers. I'm eating crackers because I'm pregnant. I mean, for soul. You know, my stomach, I'm about to ginger out with these crackers because I'm pregnant. I was like, ew, on a plane saying that. Oh, there are literally snakes on the plane because that's what you're getting right now. Boop. So, yeah, I just found that weird, girl. But yeah, I cannot deny, like, I'm not about to do that. Ooh, not rotten room. Ooh, I'm not about to do this. Oh, not rotten womb. I cannot. I cannot. Ooh, now Hag has gas again. Twins. Ooh, you made a gorilla. So yes. So hold on. I sent him this too. Shout out to the official campaign.
But the herpes that she had came from the person she had been most sexually involved with, and that was Sean Carter. So here it is. Chris Brown has his first herpes outbreak from a celebrity girlfriend who he was set up with, and it was supposed to be this and it was supposed to be that, and he was there so people wouldn't pay attention to the fact that she was fucking Jay-Z.
underage.
Jay-Z gave her the herpes that she gave to Chris Brown.
Sent them that too. Rihanna got herpes from who?
It's clear to say that the herpes that she had came from the person she had been most sexually involved with, and that was Sean Coleman. So here it is. Chris Brown has his first herpes outbreak from a celebrity girlfriend who he was set up with, and it was supposed to be this and it was supposed to be that, and he was there so people wouldn't pay attention to the fact that she was fucking Jay-Z. Underage. Jay-Z gave her the herpes that she gave to Chris Brown.
This is hilarious. Hilarious. Diddy.
You're fucking right, I go to Diddy parties, which is where people like me step in.
And do what?
To walk motherfuckers out! Cause ain't nobody stopping me when I come. Why would they talk about it? Who is there to go to? Who's gonna fucking help me? What HR department do you know of that works for any of these labels?
Girl.
When have you ever heard of a sexual harassment suit being publicly acknowledged in the entertainment industry at all?
Lots of them. What are you talking about?
Not in entertainment.
Okay, girl.
Tupac. Remember that one? He was the one.
Yeah.
He saw how that turned out.
Who are these idiots
No, guilty.
in the background
That's why
talking?
they do it. To make you an example.
Ooh, not an
To
example.
remind you what they're willing to do.
Ooh, not to
keep
remind you.
things the way they want them.
Ooh, not to keep things how they want.
It's intimidation.
Ooh, not intimidation.
Can't go to the authorities.
Ooh, can't go to the authorities.
They're all bought and paid for.
Ooh, not all bought and paid for.
You could try to get a special prosecutor,
Ooh, not you could try.
but they'll just pay somebody to assign him to another case.
Ooh, not they gonna pay to reassign them, Miriam. You fucking
right, I
go to Diddy parties.
Which is where people like me step in. To walk motherfuckers out! Cause ain't nobody stopping me when I come. Why would they talk about it? Who is there to go to? Who's gonna fucking help them?
You, ho!
HR department do you know of that works for any of these labels? When have you ever heard of a sexual harassment suit being publicly acknowledged in the entertainment industry at all? Never. Not in entertainment.
Tupac. Remember that one?
He was the only one.
Yeah.
He saw how that turned out.
Yeah.
No, guilty.
That's why they do it. To make you an example. To remind you what they're willing to do to keep things the way they want them.
Psycho talk.
It's intimidation. Can't go to the authorities. They're all bought and paid for.
All of them?
You could try to get a special prosecutor, but they'll just pay somebody to reassign him to another case.
Hag, you are such a stupid.
You're fucking right, I go to Diddy parties.
Shut up, ho. Hold on, because Graham, she yeah. Let's get into this. Why not? Let's just keep pissing off. Let's just, do what we do. Let's just keep doing what we do, Graham.
But wait, wasn't this all around the time when Aaliyah died?
Yeah.
And Beyonce's solo career was struggling? Jam on your horn now, that fucking bullshit ass record.
Oh, not bull.
From the Austin Powers shit, was some of the worst shit ever.
Was it?
They were having a hard time.
Oops, sorry, because I didn't want that one anyway, so. There's that, where's all these victims, girl? Hold on, let's get to the victims. Hold on, let's get to the victims, girl. Because Hag said, what she said, she had 9 victims, 7, 8, 9 victims, girl. Right here, boom. Hold on, me. Boop. Boop. What you say, girl?
Who you think next on the chopping block? Because I believe there's a chopping block, and there might be.
Well, there is. Sean Carter.
I thought you could talk about him.
They're trying to avoid him. I'm going to make sure they can't.
Oh, you're going to do that?
I have a total of 9 witnesses
Ooh, 9.
that are about to start coming forward.
When? It's February 15th, 2025. You said this December 10th, 2024.
I'm going to walk them one by one.
Ooh, not one by one.
But the thing these people have to tell,
What?
and the video evidence and the recordings that they have. Yeah. It's worse than Diddy. So
It's worse than Diddy? Diddy. I sent this to your private investigator. But Diddy, she said that the allegations are worse than yours. The stuff that Jay-Z done did, girl. Not looking like a samurai, more like a sumo wrestler. She was destroying that chair.
Worse than Diddy.
yeah.
You see how this lady got her leg up? You see that? Look.
Wow.
Let the hag try to do that. That chair gonna flip the fuck over.
And
Look, you can barely even see the chair. What chair? What chair? What chair, Raz? What chair? Chair where? What are you talking about? What is he talking about?
a lot of psyops.
No, and look at here. It ain't nothing wrong with no plus size woman. It ain't nothing wrong with tons of fun. It ain't nothing wrong with no king size candy bar. It ain't nothing wrong with supersizing your fries. It ain't nothing wrong eating a whole pizza and 2 of the breadsticks and half of the motherfucker 2 liter. It ain't nothing wrong with that. When it's a problem is when you act like you shaped like the SeanDavieWay, like you skinny like me, like you're skinny like me, but you really giving this. This is when it's a problem. When you act like you and Beyonce wear the same size. When you act like you and Rihanna can share clothes, that's when it's a problem. Because in her mind, she swears she is size 4 to 6. She swears she is. Instead of just living in reality and realizing, girl, that everything you have on is an XL. Correct. Them is nigga clothes. So, girl, you got your nerve. That's just what that word. She couldn't button that jacket if she wanted to. If you gave her an extra $25 for being there, girl, she couldn't button this jacket right now if the Lord called upon her herself. Nah, she still get braids like she got hair. That is meat on the side of her head. That is meat. Okay? That is not a kitchen. That is a trailer. Okay? That's what that word. And that's a hot plate grill. That's an air fryer on the side of her head. That's what that word is. Not a kitchen. All right? Nah. She's so delusional. She'd get braids like she has edges. Now that is delusion. All you see in front of us is meat. Look. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. You put something on grab. What is this? Hello? This is where you know it's time to let it go. Bust her down and let her go. Bust her down and let her go. She get braids like she got edges playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop. Okay? Now that's just what that word. Nigga. That's just nigga. Girl, nigga. Look. Stage 4. Everybody about this giving chemo. Girl. Nah. That's a shame. You know, when there's people out here really going through cancer and all of that, girl, and you're giving it, girl. Correct. Not long left. It's what you're giving, and I'm a girl. So it's just like, yeah, it's the
A
delusion
lot
for
of
me.
psychological operations being
Ooh,
ran on
psychological.
employees, mothers, secret
Ooh,
children,
secret children.
interns that refused to sign 9 disclosure agreements. Their lives were
9
literally
disclosures. What is that?
blown to smithereens. Um, I was lucky to survive him. Aaliyah wasn't.
Ooh.
Beyonce wanted. She wanted what he was selling.
Ooh. Took out Aaliyah. I cannot.
Who you think is next on the chopping
Ooh,
block?
I
'Cause I
cannot.
believe there's a chopping block, and then
Ooh,
You know
girl.
who's Sean Carter? They're trying to avoid him. I'm going to make sure they can't. I have a total of 9 witnesses that are about to start coming forward.
Not an edge in sight, girl.
I'm going to walk them one by one.
One by one, you gonna walk them, girl. This a movie. This is not Element Ho. This is not Element. Hello? Because we need them now. Do you see Jane Doe just dropped her lawsuit? Hello? Where are the witnesses, girl? Where are these witnesses, girl?
But the things that these people have to tell,
What they gotta say, girl?
and the video evidence and the recordings that they have. Yeah. Well, it's worse than Diddy. So,
Destroying that chair.
worse than Diddy.
yeah.
Wow.
And, a lot of psyops. A lot of psychological operations being ran on employees, mothers, secret children,
Ooh. Who?
interns that refused to sign 9 disclosure agreements. Their lives were
It's hilarious how you sit here doing all this lying, pissing this damn chair.
literally blown to smithereens. I was lucky to survive him. Aaliyah wasn't.
Tracy said the is thinking of lies. I cannot. But for real though, that's what she be doing. Trying to figure out next lie.
Beyonce wanted. She wanted what he was selling.
Let me ask you this:
You so jealous of B, real. You so jealous of B. You said you got 9 witnesses. Hold on. Because as y'all know, because we about to get into Busby in a minute. But as y'all know, Busby is definitely getting sued by Jay-Z. Jay-Z was just, taking care of what he needed to take care of. And now that he's taking care of that, hold on. Let's get this. Yays. Let me just type in Tony. Let's go to TMZ because I know TMZ has it. So why we wait? Let's listen to the hag continue to lie. I'm just showing y'all all the reasons that they could sue her. And they're going to sue her. Oh, not that. Sorry. She's hilarious.
Clearly said that the herpes that she had came from the person she had been most sexually involved with, and that was Sean Carter.
So now she's, again, Jay-Z can super sue her for this because not only is she stating that Jay-Z gave someone something, an incurable STI, she's also stating that he gave it to one of his artists, okay? And it's the same thing with her implementing that when her son Giovanni was for Rock Nation, which never happened. That he was an intern there. She said that he couldn't excel in the company because he would not sacrifice the hag, right? So again, just instances of not just affecting him, but also affecting his company. So plenty of reasons. That's defamation to state that an artist that works for his company he gave them herpes, and not only did he give her herpes, she was underage when it happened. Girl, you're an idiot. You're an idiot.
Here it is. Chris Brown has his first herpes outbreak from the celebrity girlfriend who he was set up with, and it was supposed to be this and it was supposed to be that, and he was there so people wouldn't pay attention to the fact that she was fucking Jay-Z. Underage. Jay-Z gave her the herpes that she gave to Chris Brown.
Girl, la 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 la. Girl. And then we had this situation. Do they still have the video up? Oh, they do. Okay. So then there's this situation. Y'all know Jay-Z is definitely about to sue Tony Busby. Jay-Z is definitely in the process of suing Tony Busby right now, right? Y'all remember this? Y'all remember this? Y'all remember this? Y'all really don't think Jay-Z gonna sue Jaguar? Girl.
The attorneys were wanting to speak to you, but I don't think that they knew how to get in touch with you exactly, or they could try. And I was just telling your producer, we received an email that everything was encrypted. They didn't say who they were, but they left this phone number.
Oh.
It was pretty informative and a little different than normal, so I thought I would call, and I'm glad I did. So,
well,
would it be okay if one of our attorneys called you?
Yeah, I think that would be a good idea, because the truth is, everything that's happening to your firm has been happening to my life for the past 15 years because of the Carters.
Right.
Yeah.
We're somewhere with everything that you've said. I know you've been online a long time.
Yes.
Talking about
Yes, trying to gain awareness. No, I said just trying to gain, give the public some awareness.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And, so would it be okay if an attorney reached out? And
absolutely. We can talk on Monday. And you can just, it was lovely speaking with you.
It's very nice speaking to you, too.
Okay.
Okay, so Monday, you want us to talk?
Yeah, it's a call Monday.
That's the Tony Busby law firm. You're being charged with doing stuff with minors. Your alleged son, who you a minor.
And you're a psycho.
People are coming forward from Foxy Brown's high school.
Are they?
Talking about how you regularly picked her up after school, and it was kind of a known fact that was your chick.
Kind of, or?
Wanna know what's funny?
What? Your face?
2010, she finally admitted it. Y'all thought I was messing with AZ, and then you thought I was messing.
No, you told us. Ooh, we thought, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Oh, now we thought, no, you said, wait a minute. Bitch, do you know what a box cutter feels like going into? No. Oh, not y'all. Who? Oh, wait a minute. Wait, what? Shaggy? What did you say? Wait a minute. Did you just say we? Said no. No. Get your lies together, girl. Get your lies together, girl. Cause you said out of your own mouth. What you say, girl? Girl, I cannot. She said we. Who is we, bitch? Are we friends? We what? We probably what you say? This ain't age well. This didn't age well at all.
Jay-Z. And I think it's time for him to start speaking up about his very good friend.
Okay.
You want to know what box cutter feels like going into your skin?
Your pregnant skin. Ooh.
I can tell you how it feels.
Tell us.
Y'all ain't seen shit yet. That Cassie shit, that's nothing.
Oh, that's nothing.
So are you trying to say like Jay-Z put hands on you?
No.
I'm saying Sean Carter remembers everything he did to me.
Does he now? But she said, we said, what you say, girl?
Fuck Jay-Z.
What you say, girl?
Has fought for over a decade. His mother was a minor. People are coming forward from Foxy Brown's high school talking about how you regularly picked her up after school, and it was kind of a known fact that that was your chick. Wanna know what's funny? 2010, she finally admitted it. Y'all thought I was messing with AZ, and then you thought I was
Now we thought you were.
You thought I...
Your bottom teeth are very aggravating. Your bottom teeth are very confrontational. They absolutely are. I don't know what it is about your bottom teeth that act like they have a problem with me, to where every time you open your mouth, they act like they have to, like, point in my direction and behind me and next to me, all of that stuff. But it's very so much error, and you could tell your bottom row that they could get it at any time, bitch. All they got to do is drop the location. I really don't know why they act like because Griv. Her bottom teeth are very confrontational. They are. They're angry. They're angry. Okay? There's a lot of aggression in her bottom jaw. It really is. It really is. And I just feel like it needs to be called out, right? I just feel like it does. Because, Griv, I'm like, excuse me, bottom teeth? Excuse me? Crooked, excuse me, over, under, behind, and over yonder bites. You got your goddamn nerve. But that's what happens when you sucking on the wrong ping. That's all it is, Greg.
I have Rick Ross, baby, and you thought it was not.
No, we didn't say nothing about you. Who said anything about you and Rick Ross starting a mattress fire? You two big hoes on top of each other. We didn't say nothing about you and Rick Ross starting a mattress fire. We didn't say nothing about y'all burning down somebody's house. We didn't say nothing about both of y'all in there grunting, trying to figure out who gonna get on top of who, belly to belly, who sucking whose titties tonight, girl. Ain't nobody thought about you and them. Oh, didn't nobody think nothing about you and you went, who? Who said Tia? It's Tia, Auntie Tia Grab. You say anything about the hag and Rick girl? Because I ain't hear nothing about that. I ain't hear nothing about them panting in the room, smothering each other. Nothing about orgasmic asthma attacks. Nothing. I ain't hear nothing about that girl. So yeah. What? I didn't hear about nothing about them destroying the California King. I ain't hear nothing about that. But apparently, girl, she's trying to say that her and Rick Ross allegedly had a baby rumor out there. No, both of you hoes should always look pregnant. That's all. You a biggin', he a biggin'. Both of y'all just look like y'all still in, the second trimester. That ain't got nothing to do with us. That y'all always look like y'all about to drop a baby off somewhere. Y'all, it ain't our fault that y'all always look like any moment y'all water gonna break. Like, that ain't got nothing to do with us, you pregnant hoes. That ain't got nothing to do with us. You are your oval bodies. You are your octagon, you sign-shaped bodies. That don't have anything to do with this because you standing next to Rick Ross and y'all taking a picture. Y'all look like the number 1888. That ain't got nothing to do with us and I'm a girl. So you have your nerve with your stuck up, wash and dry built ass. You got the nerve to be talking about something. We thought that the love seat was sleeping with the ottoman, Rick Ross. They look like furniture smashing. Like, bruh, look at here. Bruh, like, pregnant by who? Who said that? Who said that, smut? Who said that, girl? Like, I didn't say that. King didn't say that. Danny didn't say that. Tasha didn't say that. What are you talking about? Stormisha didn't even say that, girl. So I'm like, hello. Shout out to Davina. Thank you so much, sweetheart, for the super sticker. I love you, babes. Thank you so much. I really, really, really love you. Thank you so much. And shout out to Super Suasive and Ernestine for the cash apps. Thank y'all. I forgot. Thank y'all. Well, I didn't forget. I didn't see them until after we got offline. But thank y'all so much, ladies, for the cash apps. I really appreciate that. So yeah, so it's like you got your nerve sitting up here. Now this is why Jay-Z is definitely gonna sue her. This is why. Because he's definitely going to sue Tony Busby and he's going to sue anybody connected to her. Now, with Diddy bringing up the hag inside of his $100 million lawsuit against these companies, he's not just suing them because the companies are not defaming him, right? It's the people. So with him bringing up the hag and stating in the lawsuit that she is a known conspiracy theorist, basically like there's no, she's a liar. Like there's nothing that she's saying is true. She's booted from the industry too long, booted from the industry long ago to even be stating these things. Not only that, every person that the hag has ever accused in the industry of doing anything to her has been a total lie. Fabricated. Everything that she has stated has been fabricated. With Jay-Z suing Tony Busby, he's not just suing Tony because of, the frivolous lawsuits and whatnot. He's more so suing him due to defamation, bringing people forward. Tony Busby is not accusing Jay-Z of anything, right? So the defamation suit is not literally against Tony Busby. It's against the people that he's bringing forward. So then you have the hag who recorded a conversation without Tony Busby's team's knowledge and stated that they were working together. Okay, the hag has already gotten Piers Morgan popped when she went to Piers Morgan's show, which is partnered with two of the companies that Diddy is currently suing right now. Two, not one, but two of the companies that he's suing right now. Sent a letter over there, and basically, well, his attorneys, Jay-Z's attorney, Alex Spiro, and his team sent Piers Morgan a letter like, look at here, if you do not get that off or get rid of that immediately and give a public apology about that lie that was spewed on your really big platform, then we will be taking action against you. Piers Morgan did just that. Not only did he edit everything out that the hag said, Piers did not edit out anything that Vlad said, nor any other guest that was on the show that day. The only person that was that day was the hag. That was it. Piers came forward and did a public apology to the Carters, Beyonce and Jay-Z, based off of what hag said. Okay? So if Jay-Z and his lawyers sent Piers a letter to let him know that, hey, we will sue, who they will be suing is the hag. They would not just be suing Piers, they would be suing her too, because she said the information, not Piers. Why Piers was safe from being sued within that point in time is because Jay-Z was not up for grabs that day. He was not even supposed to be being discussed. The hag took the conversation to Jay-Z. She was there to talk about who? Diddy. She was there to talk about Diddy. And now Diddy is suing the partner company that works with Piers. So you don't think that Diddy's going to sue her too? He is. Okay? Time is of the essence. So, and that's exactly what he will be doing, and not just Diddy, because the hag adds to their case of defamation. And she also adds to how these companies and the people that are interviewing people like her are not doing their homework, are not doing their research to determine the things that she's saying are true when she's claiming these as experiences of her own. Right? Talking about she done went into Diddy parties. She was taking people out of the parties. Then to go online and say that she wasn't at Diddy parties, that she was only associated with friends and whatnot that went there. You can be sued for all of these things. You are putting yourself in an investigation because Diddy's case is still open. And if Jay-Z is being investigated and whatnot, that would be an open case as well. So for her to come forward and say that she has 7 witnesses that will testify, she's going to bring them forward one by one. You are now entering an investigation. Same thing with Courtney Burgess. This is why he's being sued, because he entered, and if this is an open investigation, this is no joke. Like, this ain't no damn game. And you're on TV talking about for a fact that you saw Diddy with these people, that they were underage, that you have videotapes of all of the experiences that you're talking about. That's why his ass had to go to court. Him and his lawyer, Ariel. That's why there was subpoena, to show you we need everything y'all talking about. Because y'all all over the internet and all over on TV And this is an open pending investigation. They're trying to prosecute him. This is not a game. So, and as you've seen, the Burgess ain't been attacking this topic ever since because he knows better. Because he knows that he's a fucking liar. He knows that he wasn't telling the truth. And this is the problem. It's deciphering and removing all of the stuff that isn't real so that we can focus on the things that people can actually be charged for. And you have people like the Hag running around leading a campaign that is false, a campaign that is not real. Because if so, where are these witnesses? Where? You said that Jay-Z has on tape what he did to you. This isn't a game when you have a Jane Doe suing him for hurting and harming her and R-wording her. And not only that, but Diddy involving himself in doing it too. This is no joke. To her, it's I'm going to get clout off of this situation because this is what was going on right here. Her trying to get clout off this situation. So she just helped Jay-Z. And how she helped him is he can use her as part of the reason. And again, she's talking about Tony Busby right now, the same attorney that Jay-Z's basically been calling an ambulance chaser. You know, that you were just trying to grab money from me. This was a money grab. You were chasing clout off of my name, me and my family's name. And now we went through all of this embarrassing and humiliating things, answering questions that we shouldn't even be asked, you know, about the situation that never occurred, for you to be linking and working with the people that are putting these false stories out there, and she's the main one. So she up calling this organization and with this law firm, I should say, and recording it without their permission because she did not have the permission to record. She just did it. And she should not have done that because there was no reason for it. You weren't working with them yet. You paid no retainer, you know, for anything. That's when it's client privilege. You don't have any client privilege just calling into a law firm. Like they're, you know, so why are you recording it? That's stupid for you to be doing that. And it also shows that you can't be trusted because a lawyer needs to be able to trust you and you need to be able to trust them. And what happens in between the chambers when y'all alone and getting y'all case together needs to stay right there and don't need to be spoke of again until it's time to go to court. So this is where you up at. This is why Adria, that's why she got dropped by 2 attorneys, not 1, but 2 attorneys, because you need to shut the fuck up until we go to court. Then when we're done with court, you can go around and do as many interviews as you want to. When we're done with this lawsuit, you go right ahead. But instead, she wants to go and say what she would say on the stand in front of everybody. That is not how it works. Because then when you go to court, it will be dissected. Every word that you say out of your mouth will be dissected and they will compare it. So the prosecution will be ready for that. They ask you questions and you said this on the internet, but then you say something completely different on that stand. They're going to play that. They're going to submit that as evidence that you are a liar, that you are not telling the truth, that you are lying on the stand, get you caught in contempt of court, you know, all of it, like right then and there. Like you're dumb because you can't remember your lies. So since you can't, you become a risk at that point. Like, I'm not about to embarrass myself. You are wild. You cannot be tamed. So I have to let you go. That is what Adria did, or Adria, Lord. That's what her attorneys did, Ariel and her partner. They let her go. They're like, yeah, no, you're too much of a risk. Like this, there's no way that, because you need a story has a beginning, a middle, and an end. And it does not change because the truth does not change. Her story kept changing. It started changing so bad to where she started adding and implementing people that was never mentioned in the lawsuit, like Misha. Okay, and she did not list, even if she listed a story to where Misha could have been said person, that means you know her name. You know who she is. You did not list who she was, nor did you have the lawsuit updated, you know, and add more information and to say like, hey, since I filed this suit, I have been contacted by a victim that was with me and I would like to update and place her information, you know, into the system. She is a corroborator. You know what? They will allow it. Like, that is completely fine that you do that. She never did any of those things. And as of now, Adria does not have an attorney. So that lawsuit will be completely thrown out. The judge it's been way too much that has transpired since she has filed this suit, to where she even had to refile the suit because she let this expire and whatnot. She didn't follow and finish the criteria and turn in the things that she was supposed to turn in and submit. She didn't do none of that. So yeah, it's just all talk, you know. And she didn't do anything that she was supposed to do. So at this point in time, that lawsuit is null and void. And this is where the hack up is by linking with Tony Busby. Tony Busby came forward immediately and said that he was not working with Jaguar. She is not a client. He doesn't have anything to do with her because he knows that she is a liability. He like, oh, no. I don't want anything to do with her. I don't want nothing to do with her at all. Although, if you pay attention, again, I'm going to play this again. When she talked to Tony Busby's team, she made it seem as if everything was on the up and up. That, oh, I'm working with them now. Ah, ha, ha. Jay-Z can use this against Tony Busby. So, she helped Jay-Z more than anything, even with her retraction by stating that when she said that Jay-Z R-worded her, that was AI, that was not real. Girl, la, 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 la. You don't think this man gonna sue you? You are out of your rabbit.
I know that the attorneys were wanting to speak to you, but I don't think that they knew how to get in touch with you exactly, or they tried to. And
she homeless.
Producer, we received an email that everything was encrypted. They didn't say who they were.
It is hard trying to find a homeless bitch. it is hard trying to find somebody homeless, though.
They left this phone number.
Oh.
It was pretty informative and a little different than normal, and so I thought I would call, and I'm glad I did. So,
Well,
would it be okay if one of our attorneys called you?
yeah, I think that would be a good idea because the truth is, everything that's happening to your firm has been happening to my life for the past 15 years because of the Carters.
Right.
Yeah.
We are somewhat familiar
Hilarious.
with everything that you've said. I know you've been online a long time.
Yes.
Talking about all
Yes.
this.
Yes.
Lying.
Gain awareness.
Go ahead, ma'am. I'm
No,
sorry.
I said just trying to gain, give the public some awareness.
Girl, why did that refrigerator disappear? Girl, your back that big. Why can't I barely see the refrigerator anymore? Where did the refrigerator go? Girl, where did it move? Where did the refrigerator go? Girl, I cannot. That back suck up everything.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And, so would it be okay if an attorney reached out? And
Absolutely. We can talk on Monday.
On
We
Monday?
can talk on Monday.
On
and,
Monday.
You can just, yeah. It was lovely speaking with you.
it's very nice speaking to you, too.
Okay.
Okay, so Monday?
Okay.
Okay, so Monday, you want us to call?
Yeah.
Her teeth, that bottom teeth just called me a bitch. You see what I'm talking about? It's very aggressive. It's cussing me out. Literally. Literally. Okay? Why do her bottom teeth just try to cuss me out? I cannot. I literally cannot.
It's very nice speaking to you, too.
Okay.
Okay, so Monday, you want us to call?
Yeah, give us a call back Monday.
That was the Tony Busby law firm.
She's not talking ish about Tony Busby. She's saying right here, oh, that was the Tony Busby law firm, making it seem like, oh, now I got Busby in my pocket. Jay-Z couldn't be happier. Please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like. Jay-Z couldn't be happier, sweetie.
You're being charged with doing stuff with minors. You're a son who you've been avoiding doing DNA tests for over a decade. His mother was a minor.
Back your ass up. Thank you.
People are coming forward from Foxy Brown's high school talking about how you regularly picked her up after school, and it was kind of a known fact that was your chick. Wanna know what's funny? 2010, she finally admitted.
Her bottom teeth said to me, if you don't stop talking shit, I'm going to make your bottom roll like hers. Yes, that's what they said. That's what they said. Yes, her bottom teeth said to me, act like you ain't never been hit in the mouth with braces. You know what hurt, right? That's what her bottom teeth be saying. It be saying shit like that. It be saying shit like that. For real. For real. Very hostile. Very aggressive. Very aggressive. Very aggressive.
Y'all thought I was messing with AZ, and then you thought I was
calling me the N-word, hard R, all type of stuff.
messing. You thought I had Rick Ross, baby, and you thought it was Nas, And the real nigga was Jay-Z.
And the real nigga was Jay-Z. So, you admit, because you want me to play that too, Hack? Because I've been said that to the private investigator about how you said that you had a baby. Well, that you got rid of a demon seed. That you and you're pregnant by Jay-Z. Girl. All right, girl. Imagine. So yeah. So let's get into Busby, right? Let's get into that. And Jane Doe and the lawsuit that has been dropped. Let's get into that. Oops, let's get into that. I'm gonna read this article right here. Boom. So, accuser drops RAP lawsuit against Jay-Z and Sean Combs. Sure did. A lawsuit against Sean Diddy Combs and Jay-Z, which alleged the RAPE of a 13-year-old girl in 2000, has been dismissed. According to a legal filing submitted on Friday in New York, the attorney representing the anonymous plaintiff, referred to as Jane Doe, voluntarily withdrew the case, court records show. The filing was submitted by lawyer Tony Busby, who is representing dozens of plaintiffs in lawsuits alleging sexual misconduct against Mr. Combs. The filing states that the plaintiff hereby gives notice that the action is voluntarily dismissed with prejudice. Because the dismissal is with prejudice, the lawsuit cannot be filed or refiled in its current form. Okay, so basically, it's not that she couldn't ever file another lawsuit; she just couldn't file this one. Okay, now without prejudice means that they could file it again, even in that same regard. But when it's without prejudice, I mean with prejudice, and that means that if you did file a suit again, it'll have to be completely different. Like it couldn't be this. Like you can't even use any of this information. Basically, like you got to use something completely different. So that means that I believe the Jane Doe did it this way, hoping that Jay-Z would not sue her. Because to do it with prejudice means you are protecting said person. So how do you go from wanting to take this person down to now wanting to protect them? Because without prejudice means she could have filed it again, if need be. Refiled it, or maybe she had cold feet, or just, was just afraid, or just a lot of stuff going on. And she just needed to step away. Like it was just too much. But it doesn't mean that she didn't mean, what she said. And could do with prejudice to me means you lied. You lied, and you lied. So you want to protect yourself from a lawsuit from this person, because she knows that Jay-Z could sue her with no issue at this moment in time, just off of defamation alone. And this was a big story. So any revenue that may have went down or not as high as it was, Jay-Z could use that against Jane Doe, just like he's going to use it against Tony Busby to sue him, because Jay-Z has made it no secret that he definitely plans on taking legal action against Tony Busby. He's been said that, but it's one step at a time. So the lawsuit is gone. There's no way in the world Jay-Z about to just let him play on his name like that. He done already put a post still calling him a 1-800 lawyer, and all that. He put a post to let you know, this is just the beginning. Like, Jay-Z is not done with Tony Busby. And Tony Busby knows that. So, right here says, Roc Nation Entertainment Company, founded by Jay-Z, whose legal name is Sean Carter, issued a statement signed by him, referring to the dismissal as a victory. Jay-Z's quote, "The frivolous, fictitious, and appalling allegations have been dismissed," he wrote. "This civil suit was without merit and never going anywhere. The fictional tale they created was laughable, if not the seriousness of the claim. The trauma that my wife, my children, loved ones, and I have endured can never be dismissed." That sounds like the beginning of a lawsuit. That sentence right there. Right there. Literally, for pain and suffering, defamation, right? The trauma, my wife, my children, loved ones, and I have endured can never be dismissed. He has no intention of just letting this go, said the rapper, who is married to singer Beyonce. He continued, "The court must protect the innocent from being accused without a shred of evidence. May the truth prevail for all victims and those who falsely accused equally." Jay-Z's attorney, Alex Shapiro, emphasized in a separate statement that the case never shouldn't brought. And he's referring to Tony Busby when they're saying that, because at the end of the day, this is Tony Busby's fault. This does not have anything to do with Jane Doe. This is not her fault. Rather, she was telling the truth, or rather, she was lying. It's not her fault. Tony is her attorney, and he was supposed to be fighting for her. So when Jay-Z states from the beginning, because think about it, Tony Busby nor Jane Doe got a dime. There is no settlement. The Jane Doe dropped this lawsuit on her own. So that means she did not receive a dime from any of this. And either way it went, because it would have been stupid for Jay-Z to give her any money without any evidence. There's nothing to back this. There's nothing to back her stories. Her story's twisted. She can't even remember the correct location and dates. She can't even remember the area that she was in. She stated that her father was the one who picked her up. He states that he does not recall. Her story's all over the place. There's nothing to dictate this happened. Nothing. So why give her any money? And the embarrassment, the shock, all of that is already done. Everybody already knows about this. So Jay-Z had no point of paying her at that point. Because her dropping the suit does not mean that people aren't still going to talk about it, that people aren't still going to judge Jay-Z about it, that people aren't still going to say that he did it to her, that she was. So that doesn't go away. This is why you handle these things before they go into court. And if Jay-Z was going to pay her, it would have been smart to do prior. Why pay her and the embarrassment? This already happened. So the first sit down that Tony Busby tried to have, which Jay-Z said that he felt like he was just trying to money grab at that moment in time, strong arm him out of some money. I believe Jay-Z, because why not? Like this affected everything. Blue Ivy had a movie drop. Well, nobody's talking about that girl movie, Mufasa. Nobody was really talking about it. The majority of the world was talking about her father and what he allegedly did to a 13-year-old girl. Okay. Beyonce got things that dropped. They trying to do this Beyonce Bowl, all of this stuff. Wasn't nobody really talking about that. It was more so being veered and geared back towards Jay-Z allegedly doing this to Jane Doe. So again, they have ruined many things. Viewership and other stuff could have been higher for stuff if these allegations wouldn't have been out about Jay-Z, because they don't just cancel the person. They can cancel everybody connected to him. So people was talking about Beyonce and Blue Ivy and they churn and Tina Knowles and everybody get thrown in it. Because all it takes is this domino effect. One person is enough for everybody to be sabotaged. No different than Diddy. Every project or anything that any of his kids or anything are doing is all been sabotaged. At this point, nobody is with it. Let's keep it real. Ain't nobody can with it. The Combs twins can come out with a product right now. We don't want to hear it. We don't care nothing about it. We ain't buying it. Hell no. I don't want my daughters putting nothing in their head that y'all putting in y'all hair. And they're like, all because of their father, But prior to those allegations with Diddy, with Cassie and, and all of that stuff, because that's what what Diddy tried to do with Cassie. He tried to prevent everybody from finding out what he did to her by trying to settle with her. So again, he showed guilt. He showed that what she's talking about, she's telling the truth, because why did you settle with her? And then so quickly, Jay-Z could have did the same thing, and a word never got out about it. See, Cassie had always intended for Diddy to go down. She was already working with federal investigators and all of that stuff. I think Cassie did it smart by dealing with her. Now, because imagine Cassie trying to sue Diddy right now. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck with him being in the prison system and all that stuff. They're not even really going to consider any lawsuits and stuff right now. His criminal trial is first. First things first, and judges will dismiss a lot of things in the process with stuff like this going on. So this is why I believe Cassie was like, look, let me get what I'm due, because I know he's not going to let me come out with this book and stuff like that. No way. Like, he's going to do everything in his power to stop it. So let me get compensated for my book. Cassie was not going to be, she was not trying to be compensated for her trauma. No, she had a whole book too, technically, that she was ready. It was packaged. It was ready to go. Plenty of people that were willing to invest in the book, and that book would have done very well. Cassie would have made millions off of a tell-all book, doing book tours, all of that stuff. Like, bro, Cassie would have cleaned up. So I feel like she was getting her just due by doing that. Okay, now that the bag is secure, let's get him. Let's take him down. I don't feel like there's anything wrong with that. Go right ahead, Cassie. Like, do your thing. And then if you're going to be mad at anybody or try to say anybody's like money grubbing or anything like that, the Adult Survivors Act is why Cassie was able to sue Diddy for what he did to her. Again, these are two separate things. Cassie had a lawsuit against Diddy for the Adult Survivor Act in New York, and Cassie had a lawsuit against Diddy about her book because Diddy was not going to let it come out. He wasn't. So that's where she got the big, money. The book is how Cassie got that money, not the Adult Survivor Act. She probably would have got less than $1 million, like around there. Like they would not have given her, she would not have gotten $30 million off. That would not have happened. Now, if that's just what he wanted to give her, then that's between them. But I don't think a judge would have awarded her $30 million for trauma. I don't see that happening at all. The Central Park Five was in jail for how long? And they barely got that. They had to split $20 million. They had to split it after being wrongfully accused, arrested, imprisoned, all of that. Reputations ruined for the rest of their lives, labeled as best and all of that, and they didn't do any of that. They were innocent men, and they couldn't even get 30 million. They had to split 20 between 5 people. So it's just like, yeah. So their teenage years, the majority of their early adulthood, like all that gone. But they about to give Cassie 30 million? No. So I think people need to get with that and stop feeling like it was one. No, Cassie had 2 lawsuits against Diddy. Technically, it was 2 lawsuits against him, and they sat down privately. Their lawyers sat down privately and just took care of it all. In one pretty much like lump sum. Let's just get rid of this. But Cassie was already working with the feds, so she had every intention of getting Diddy incarcerated. I think that is smart. I think that was brilliant. And I also don't think it was Cassie's idea. I think it was like her lawyers. Her lawyers like, do it this way. Okay. I mean, she has great attorneys. So, and they did what it do. And as you've seen, Cassie has not said a word. She has not said a word. So it's weird with these other wannabe accusers that go around and they just talk and talk and talk and talk. It's like, yeah, you can tell that it's not real, because if this was real, you wouldn't be talking, and not out of protecting the person, more so out of you want this to go through the legal process first. So nothing is held against you before you get there. You're protecting yourself by being quiet, right? You don't even, because sometimes we forget things. We do. Nobody's perfect. We forget things. So if you say something live that you remember, and then they question you in court, and you just so happen to forget or just forgot that you said it, at that point, or said it at this platform and whatnot, they can use that against you. And once your credibility is taken, you don't have anything. This is why the Jane Doe, after another reason she dropped the suit, because you always have your story. This is why I don't like Tony Busby, and why I believe Jay-Z. And I'm supposed to Tony Busby's team, but I can't be on his team because he's wrong. That was a shakedown when he met up with, when he tried to meet with Jay-Z and Jay-Z's attorney to basically say, give my client this amount and this won't see the light of day. That is not someone trying to fight for someone's trauma. You are trying to secure a bag. You wanted to get this money immediately so that you can get paid immediately, is what you wanted to do. Okay? Very dirty, very underhand. It means you never believed the J.Lo story. This is why Alex Shapiro, Jay-Z's attorney, keeps stating that this should have never even been brought to court. Like, it shouldn't have been, because there's nothing to back it. Like, if you're going to bring a case to court, you need proof. In a court of law, it's about what you can prove. Okay? So even with your story is enough at times, because not everybody's going to have a receipt about that type of trauma and stuff happening. Like they took pictures or video. No, that doesn't happen in all cases. But as long as you have a strong story, your story stays the same, and you are telling the truth, that is enough to hold up in court. Because then it's up to the judge, at that point, if, instead of it just being, So we can't, So she didn't even want to go off of that. And Tony also didn't help her with her story to make sure that her story was a concrete story so that when they did come through, this is a big person you're coming after. This is why I feel like Tony was looking at the money and not the story. Because it's not going to be easy to prove this with nothing. Because you don't have anything. So why are you bringing this to court at all? Why? Why? For what? You don't have witnesses. You don't have DNA. You don't have nothing. All you have, and then she's not just naming one big person. She's naming two. So these are protected men that she's bringing to the forefront. But everybody can be touched. And I think that Diddy is definitely proof of that. And I think that that scared Jay-Z, seeing how Diddy got taken down, how he got taken down. Because it's just like, damn, like Jay-Z and I feel like Diddy have the type of personalities and attitudes to where they feel like even if I do get locked up, I'll be out in an hour. I'll be out in 20 minutes, is the attitude that they give. But to see that that's not true, look at Diddy. Diddy got arrested in September of 2024. He got months ago. He got arrested, and that money, that power, him saying, hey, I'll give you $50 million on my bail, and I want to be placed on bail here, and all that stuff, that worked. None of it. So that money does not equal power behind bars. It really does not. So at least not power out here. And not power in jail, yeah, but not out here. Not at all, buddy. No, nobody. Nobody. So Jay-Z, I think he got scared, but he felt like this person was lying, that the Jane Doe was lying, that never happened. So since he felt that way, why would he tell Tony Busby? Yeah, I feel like if that woman was telling the truth, I think Jay-Z would have settled. I do. Because just because she's lying don't mean that he don't have real victims, that he didn't do this to people. Does not mean that at all. It just means that liars are coming forward instead of truth tellers, is what that's giving. So I think Jay-Z was confident in not giving up any money or anything like that because he knows that she was telling the truth. Like, this person is lying. That is a lie. A 13-year win? What? Like, it's how I feel like he was taking it. And some people will, because it still looks like guilt. Like, back in the day when Michael Jackson was settled with accusers, with, young boys that would come forward and accuse him of certain things. What I didn't like that Michael Jackson was settled. I'm like, Michael, well, don't settle, because even if you don't want to deal with the headache of going back and forth to trial and going back and forth to court, at the end of the day, it's worth it. If you are telling the truth, fight it. Do not, because then everybody gonna do it. Anybody that has any child that done been around you, it's just gonna randomly say it. And it has been proven that children were lying on Michael, but their parents were encouraging them to. One of his alleged victims, which was not a victim, one of their parents took their own lives out of the guilt in their letter that they left behind. They stated that they were sorry for what they couldn't get over it. They took Michael through. That it literally took their own life because they forced their kid to lie on Michael. Not true. And Michael paid those people handsomely, just because just wanted to go away. But people aren't going to look at it like that. People aren't going to look at it like, oh, well, Michael was just paying because he wanted it to go away. It was a lot to deal with. He had a lot going on and whatnot. No. Look at it like, oh, you paying him because you want them to shut up. You paying him because it's truth. To what they're, no different than Cassie. What Diddy settling within 24 hours and whatnot. Why wouldn't people think that you are guilty? And he was. And then he had the audacity to lie and say that the allegations were fabricated, and then we get the whole video of him punching and stomping that girl in the hallway, throwing things at her, all of that. Then we see exactly what we need to see, to show us that, oh, we see what settled. She wasn't lying. Because if she was telling the truth about that, I'm assuming that she was telling the truth about pretty much everything else too. Girl. So that's just what that word. But yeah, so people do lie. So when people be like, oh, why would a person lie? Why would I lie? What? Like, we don't know why y'all lie. Y'all just do. We don't. We can't answer that. And we also not looking for the answer either. Because because why do y'all lie about stuff like that? We don't know. We'll never know. Why y'all do it, whether it's clout or attention or, what, who knows, but y'all do it. So, I mean, here's, more proof of it. So when Alex DePiro again was saying like it should have never been brought, he was stating that because he could tell that Tony did not believe in his client. Tony felt like her story is strong enough to ruin Jay-Z. So Jay-Z would rather cut a check than his reputation be ruined. Jay-Z said all that. He said, nah, because this isn't real. This isn't true. So taking it all the way to the end shows the negligence on Tony Busby's part. So meaning, now that Jay-Z said no, which he did not was not depending on. He was not thinking that Jay-Z was going to say no to the first shakedown, if you will, the mediation, because that's what Tony Busby tried to call it. Well, we're going to sit down and have a mediation. A mediation about what? This woman don't have any proof of anything that she's saying. I also don't even know fully what she's saying. And then you want me to come sit down with you? Sit down with you for what? Talk about what? What do we need to come sit down and talk about that we can't do in court? Why about what? Like, what do you want? Like, so I don't blame Jay-Z. I'm completely right there with him. Completely right there with him. You're bringing a random person in front of me stating that they were 13 years old and I did what with who and what? So yeah, I can completely concur. Why Jay-Z was just like, in that mediation, like, no, we're not doing a mediation with you. We're not coming to sit with you. We're not coming to do any of that when you're sitting over there with a liar stating things about me that are not true. So, and Tony Busby, the mediation was about money. That's what else would it have been about? What else? Because Tony B says, oh no, I wasn't gonna. What else was y'all gonna talk about? You were gonna try to settle this out of court. That is a shakedown at that point for something that's not true. Now, you could sit down and do a settlement because two people get divorced and they can't come up with a number, but not okay. Instead of going to court, all the way in the court, let's sit down and try to mediate this real quick. And parents going back and forth about custody. Let's sit down and try to mediate this before this goes into court and get nasty, because it usually does. Let's just try to see one more time if we could work this out between you two before going in there. Correct. That's just what that word. So those mediations make sense. But if you have an anonymous person, because again, he was to sit down with Jay-Z's attorneys with an anonymous person. They were not going to tell Jay-Z the identity, nothing of the person. Why not? So you want me to give you hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars to settle something of a person and I have no idea who they are? No idea. Not I'm trying to find them to hurt them or anything like that. No, I just don't know who the f you're talking about. You basically want me to give a ghost millions of dollars. That's what you want? You want me to give somebody I have no idea who on the other this piece of paper. But you want me to just give you this to avoid what? As far as I'm concerned, the person lying. You know, and that's how they were sitting down. Not us sitting down with the actual Jane Doe herself. She's here. She's in live and in person. You know who she is. You remember her at least or saw her before, you know, or something like that. Then that makes more sense to have a sit-down mediation. But mediate what with an anonymous person? No identity at all. It's just you telling me this is the number that she's willing to go, no lower, if you don't want this going in court. Why would that not be looked at as a shakeout? If you know the person, it's different. But if you don't know who they are, no idea, whatever, yeah, fuck you. I'm not signing nothing. I write no checks. I'm not doing none of that. You know? So that just thinking from a logical standpoint, right? So that's where Tony got shook up at. Because Tony Busby never saw this going into court. This is why, again, Alex said, this should have never went to court. And he knows that because you don't have anything to back it. Nothing. What are you going to use to win your case? What are you going to win to beat him when her story is all over the place? This is why when the Jane Doe sat down and, you know, she comes forward to tell everybody, oh, yeah, well, you know, I may have misled or, you know, forgot some things or, you know, may not have been as... Because now because it's time to go to court now. And y'all didn't expect it to go this far. Y'all expected to have that mediation, Jay-Z cut a check, y'all move on, and then he move on to the other 15, 16 clients, 130, 300 or some clients that he got, Tony Busby. That's what he thought this was going to be. And Jay-Z said no. It will not go down like that. And Alex Spiro said the same thing. Like, oh, I'm gonna show you. Better than I can tell you. Oh yeah. So this is why the Jane Doe voluntarily dismissed, because I feel that she's trying to protect herself from retaliation, like countersuits and and all of that. Because Jay-Z would have every right to do so. And who's to say that he's not? I don't feel like they came to an agreement. I don't. I don't feel like Tony Busby sat down with Jay-Z and his team and it's just like, look at here, we'll have her drop the suit if you promise not to sue her and whatnot. No, because I don't see Jay-Z saying yes to that, because he has every intention of suing Tony Busby for this suit. So why would he not add the Jane Doe in there too? So we're gonna find out her identity sooner rather than later. Oh, we sure are. Because I don't think Jay did that. I think that Jane Doe did it with prejudice, hoping that Jay-Z won't sue her, that Jay-Z won't target her, that instead he'll target Tony Busby instead of targeting her. So this is why people like the Hag and whatnot are very essential when they did involve themselves with Tony Busby, because it just adds to his case. It just adds to Alex Spiro being able to make something more concrete in an actual defamation lawsuit, pain and suffering against all of the woes of all of his foes, I should say, at that time. So the Jaguars and the Tony Busby's, this Jane Doe. And I also think it's to prevent Tony Busby from bringing other people forward that may not be telling the truth on Jay-Z. So like I've said before, if you are serious in your allegations against Jay-Z or Diddy, do not go to Tony Busby. And that's not me saying that to try to rid him of clients and whatnot. I'm not trying to destroy nor tarnish his business or anything like that. But these situations are very serious. The allegations that these people have and have had against people like Jay-Z, Diddy, about essay and stuff is no joke. It's not a game. It's not a money grab. It's none of those things. Cassie has been the only person to successfully sue Diddy for SA. Nobody else. There has been lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit. There has been no settlement since Cassie. Nothing. So this is not a joke or a laughing matter to take something as serious as RAE or SA, sexual assault at all, and try to profit by enlisting services from people to go after higher ups for attention. It is insane that y'all are doing that. And now it's making it 10 times easier for, if these people truly have real victims, y'all making it so much harder for them. So much harder. Making their work more and making it so that y'all gonna make it so people damn near need to have their essay on tape. And working with people like Tony Busby, he worsens it, doesn't make it any better. Because he could have truly fought for this Jane Doe. And all he had to do was put a concrete case together if he believed she was telling the truth. He didn't believe she was telling the truth. He felt like the accusations are big enough to collect a check. These accusations are big enough on this individual who has money in abundance for him to quietly want this to go away. Because this is what they do. Well, we live in a new age and a new time. And the Me Too movement is no joke, okay? Me Too ain't no hope. It really is not. And these men, if they realize anything, is that they have to stand firm. If they did not do this, then they have to take it all the way. They can't settle and no. So like back in the day, a lot of artists did that. Even if people weren't telling the truth, they would just make them go away. We don't have time for this. I don't even know who that is, and whatnot. So I think that Tony Busby leads with his wallet, leads with people's pocketbooks, not y'all heart. Because even without proof, your story is enough. If you are telling the truth that these men did this to you, then as an attorney, it would be his job to find as much information he could to back what you are saying, whether it's contact relatives, old childhood friends, getting video footage from stores if possible. If the gas station didn't have any footage, go see if there's a building or a house close that may have had footage from that. Who knows? But you work and you work hard. This is why you have a team to prove said story. Tony Busby was never prepared to go into court. He was never prepared to. This is why they dropping it. Because he knows if he goes into court, he will lose. He will lose. There's no point. Hey, instead of taking you through, try error, let's just go. Because she took his advice. Because why wouldn't she take her attorney's advice with dropping a lawsuit? I don't think that she decided on her own. I think it's something that he kind of like pushed her to do. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, maybe we should just get rid of it because this and this is way more stress than what you need. You got children. I feel like he convinced her to do it, and I also feel like he did it with prejudice. That was his idea. I don't think that it was hers. I really don't. So I think Tony Busby dropped the ball completely, and I think that he's doing the same thing with these other Jane and John Does. I think that y'all should go to someone that truly has your best intention and believes your story. An attorney works 10 times harder for you when they believe you. I think that they neglect you and neglect your story when there's not much to go off of, when they don't believe it themselves, they're kind of sitting there looking at you like, I don't know. But if you hearing a story and it's just like, I believe you, like Cassie sat down with her attorneys and, had receipts, not again, Cassie did not have receipts to prove everything, but she had enough information and put enough information together. Like Cassie said in her lawsuit that Diddy would send staff like bodyguards and want to find her and remove her from where she was and bring her back to where he was. Roger Bonds, one of Diddy's head of security, came forward and admitted it himself, like, yeah, we did. I went and got Cassie plenty of times. There was plenty of locations that I was sent to and would, to encourage her. Like, they wouldn't just snatch her and throw her in the car or anything like that. But they would coerce her into thinking that she should go back to Diddy. Like, it's for your better good, for you to just, what's good for you. You'll just come with us, type of situation. And she would listen. They would intimidate her into making her feel like she should come back. And Roger Bonds admitted that. Like, yeah, I did. I did it myself. There was other people too on the team that did it as well. But I do recall, doing that and being sent to go and retrieve her. So that type of stuff is very helpful. And with these other people that are coming forward, telling their stories, if you are telling the truth, who knows who will come forward in your defense? Who knows who will come forward and testify on your behalf and be like, yeah, I remember that. I did see that. I didn't know that was going on. But I do recall this incident, that did happen. You don't know. And with Tony Busby, you're not getting that. You absolutely are not. Because how many wins do he have? 0. Comes to this situation, and he's had the most influence and the most dealings with these victims, and none of them have gotten any just due. None of them. That means that that's just not the right person, is what I would say. Again, I don't know if he has too many cases, if his caseload is just too large for him to get the full information, as much information as he can to make this true. And that's what an attorney does. They make your story true, whether you tell them a lie or not. It's their job, to make it real. So he didn't do that for anyone. He completely humiliated this Jane Doe. He made her look like a fool. And again, it wasn't her. She's not an attorney. So how can I blame her? I have to blame the person that was defending her. Just like with Alex, if Jay-Z was losing this, or it looked like the Jane Doe had a really big opportunity of taking this home, then I would be Alex. I would be like, oh, okay, well, what are you doing for your client? Like, what is going on here? Like, what is your defense? Alex had a great defense prepared. Alex had an ironclad defense prepared, even stating that Jay-Z wasn't even in the same area as when that woman states that the VMAs happened. So real, absolutely. So it's a lot. It's definitely a lot. But we will keep you posted on the story that they dropped. Yes, they did drop the lawsuit against Sean Combs and Jay-Z, which I could see them just dropping it against Jay-Z, but why drop it against, Diddy? I don't understand that. Because they could have just removed Jay-Z off of it. This is why I said Tony had no intention of truly fighting for her. He didn't believe her because he just filed more lawsuits on behalf of victims against Diddy. So there's more lawsuits within the recent weeks that he submitted against Diddy. So why are you dropping them if you're pursuing them? Doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna drop this one, but Sydney's friend. And then it's also with the victims. If y'all see how he is maliciously handling his clients like Jane Doe, and again, she's a Jane Doe still, like her name out there or anything like that, so she's still protected. Imagine if her real name was out there. Imagine if we knew exactly who Jane Doe was, how people would be trolling her right now, how people would be disrespecting her right now, jumping all up in her DM, saying crazy stuff to her. I mean, Jay-Z does have still a really big fan base, and the Beehive is completely backing Jay. So, and you have people out here that will do and say crazy things. She has children. So imagine if her, which again, I don't think Jay-Z's done. I really don't. I don't think he's done. But I'm not a Jay fan. Agreed. And that's what I'm saying. Neither am I. I'm not back. I am all for what's right is right. What's right is right. So if this was a real victim coming forward, taking this full steam ahead, I am 100% going to back them. I never came forward saying anything negative about Jane Doe or anything like that, although her story was all over the place. I never said anything negative because I'm not here to defend Jay-Z at all, whatsoever. But if you're dropping lawsuits, your story's not together, all of that, it does seem as if you were lying. It does seem that you are not telling the truth. And it doesn't mean that, again, he has not done this to other people. He just didn't do it to her. And I'm never going to back somebody falsely accusing somebody of doing something to them that they did not do. Like, everybody knows I hate Diddy. I want nothing to do with Sean Diddy Combs. Everybody knows that. But it's still not right for people to lie on him when there's so many people telling the truth. We should be following the people's story that are telling the truth, not following people that are willing to lie on these people for attention. That is not right. Because now we looking over here at something like we over here looking at Jane Doe and the stuff she's saying about Jay-Z when there could be real Jay-Z victims out here and they're getting no attention. They're getting none. We're not even looking their way because we're so focused on people that are lying. That I will never back. So it may seem as if now I'm on Jay-Z's side with that being falsely accused. That is not okay. It's not. And with men, it's definitely a double standard. If men get accused of something like that, it's on their back forever. Like, you got to wear forever. Because there's still going to be people that go around and say that they still think that Jane Doe was telling the truth. That they still think that Jay-Z is our pissed. That he and Diddy did that together. Like, he's still going to have to wear that jacket. They're not going to take it off of him because she dropped the suit. It was many people that lied on Michael Jackson and said that he did certain things and whatnot. And Michael had to wear that jacket. He was buried in it. He still have to wear it to this day. His spirit, his soul, still got to wear that jacket. That's not fair. It's not. And it is a double standard. Women, they don't get as much energy. But with men, it's forever. It is forever. Men brag if a woman essays them. Most of them that are, dumb and just toxic masculinity and all of that stuff, they viewed it as they lost their virginity. But with it's a double standard because if it's the other way around and a man does to a younger female or anything like that, then he's forever tarnished. It should be energy all the way around. All of it is bad. None of it is good. All of it is bad, and everybody should be being treated the same, when it comes to it, but it's not. It really isn't. So a woman could do something like that and survive. Her career could survive it. But with a man, it's over. Done. Whether people was lying or telling the truth. Put the jacket on and don't take it off. Because you can't. So if Jay-Z tried to take that jacket off now, no. All the people that don't like him or have preconceived notions about him, like I have preconceived notions about Jay-Z, but still at the same time, like I'm not going to place something on somebody that they, don't deserve. Do I feel like Diddy had something to do with Kim Porter leaving the world? Yes. Can I prove it? No. So I'm not going to act like I can. I'm not going to go around and say, I know for a fact that Diddy could. No, I don't have any proof. So I can say that, but it doesn't make it true, you know. So yeah, but I have to get out of here. I love you guys. Thank y'all so much for all of the super stickers and super chats and liking the video. Oh my goodness, I love y'all. I will be back with more tea. I'm gonna try to go on coffee in a little bit here. So we'll have some fun over there. For a while. So I'll let y'all know on the community wall. We're gonna go live with that. But I love y'all. I have to get out of here. Thank y'all so much for being here. Like and subscribe if you have not already. I love you guys. And until the next live again, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for liking the video. Okay, thank you for all the memberships and all that good stuff, especially you, Vita. You're the MVP. Thank you so much. I love y'all. Okay, until the next live.